we've had a really good pre-season. The numbers here were a lot more than what I'm usually getting. You know, in 20 years of plus of coaching, I think that probably the first few weeks, if you get more than 10 blokes, you're lucky. But with Buffs this year, we've had, you know, in pre-season up to 50 guys out here, so that's a big plus for the club and a good forward, you know, directions for the club. So that's been positive.
Push, boys, push! Keep working, push through, Pork. Stay with them, brother. Gotta do it all together. Encourage your mate to stay with us.
We've carried that into our games, the camaraderie between the players has greatened. So, you know, they're a bit more team orientated now and working and playing like that. We've probably lost a couple of games due to our just basic inefficiencies, which is, you know, decision making, probably poor skills at critical times, and more importantly, goal kicking. You know, we've kicked out-kicked ourselves in points, and if bad kicking is bad footy.
That's right.
On Monday and Wednesday nights, I mean, we've got our fitness coach, we've got our own sports trainers, and we make sure that the more they can get the training, the more they'll learn, and just like any footy player really, it's just like a big club. The more you put in, the more you'll get back in return. I'm deliberately reaching around, or Greg or Rick started going sideways. Some of us were just a little bit slow calling the play on, so if we're trying to line him up and he doesn't want to come around and he wants to play on, we call play on quickly and let the bloke play on, because he's the one with the footy making the play.
If the players have gone to ground, fine, blow time. But if they haven't gone to ground, they're clean mark, clean hands, they're up and they want to play on, let them play on.
I want you to think all the time in the forward line. 3-umpire system, the end zone, you've got a lot of responsibility on you, and you just have to be focused the whole time and on your toes. And that's what I started to see, everyone started to get on their toes.
Let's do it again, guys.
Did you ever have a vision of this magnificent clubhouse, which is the envy of most clubs in the Territory?
No, not at the beginning, but certainly within the first couple of years, I was very fortunate that I had a very competent secretary who was a great letter writer and a great communicator, hopeless on the football field, but a great secretary. And very early we were able to organise a very good social committee and a committee who said, we want to build a club rooms. We want our own club rooms. And they set about running all sorts of raffles and various other things. And I think, as I've said before, we had fashion parades, and the women, they controlled the money, and it was difficult us to get money off them, even to run the football in the finish, but to a big advantage. But we all have always had money in the bank. But it wasn't always like that, Charlie, I can tell you.
I'm sure it wasn't.
The way people made all the Guernseys and things those times, and you know, they could run the club on a shoestring in those days. You know, 30, 40 pound would be enough to run the club on, because no one got paid, no one. And in those early days, the way people made all the Guernseys and things, those